everyone, what's happening? It's Jesse Ladner here, and it's early in the morning. It's 5:46 a.m. and you're probably wondering, why is this monitor in here instead of the office? Well, I got some videos to record from the PS2, and so I gotta have two monitors to do this. I gotta have one monitor to control the capture card and whatnot, and the other's got to be for the TV. This is actually a really nice. This TV I got from one of my neighbors who was getting rid of it because it was acting up on her. The only problem it was having was the TV buttons were malfunction, and plus the volume down key was sticking, but it got unstuck for now. The only thing it is that she did get rid of was the original remote. So, but luckily I programmed it to one of the universal, actually two of them, excuse me. Here's a model number for it. It's a LF320 EM4. It's a really nice condition. The only thing that needs a good cleanup is, you see there's some tape marks on here. That's because she had an antenna. She taped the antenna wire around with Scotch tape, and I tried to clean it with one of the oils, and it had damage to paint, as you can tell. Excuse me. This TV's got to be dusted, so let me go grab the duster and dust that, and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, sorry about that. I just dusted the TV here. It's going to need more than the dusting, as you can tell. Wait, I forgot to... Might as well dust the cable box. This is not cable 1, by the way. Nowadays it's Sparklight. And their TV service, let me tell you, ever since they dropped all the Viacom channels, including Nickelodeon, MTV, BET, TV Land, etc., Comedy Central, that their TV service ain't been the same. So they dropped, they dropped all the Viacom channels a few years back. That was before they went all digital, I know that. Because they are all digital. You have to have either a box like this or a DVR. And yeah, so it's off right now, as you can tell. Otherwise the light would have been green. Alright, well, I gotta unpack my computer here. Ah, it's heavy, it's heavy. Whew, shouldn't have picked that up one-handed. So, let's see. Let's see. Let me get the headset out of here. Did I take that remote? Okay, I need to put this back in my mom's room, but I'm not going to do that. She's still asleep right now. This is a remote for a TV that I brought up to my grandma's, because we tried to see if we can get one of the direct TV boxes to work in the garage, but unfortunately the line in there is dead, so they only got one working line that's in the living room now. The rest of the lines that were in there have been cut for whatever reason. There was also a direct TV satellite line running to one of the bedrooms, but that's been cut too. Oh well, it was worth a try though. It was one of those direct TV mini Genie boxes, so there is an adapter you could have hooked AV up to it, but it's not the right type. It's not an adapter where it's like a headphone jack. It was some kind of different adapter, kind of like an S-video cable, if you will. So I had to have HDMI. The only problem is the TV that's in the garage is not a flat screen TV. It's one of those old school CRT TVs, whatever you call it. So, oh well. Anyways, it was worth a try. Also, those Genie boxes had to have one of these, what is called a swim device, which is single wire or wiring multi-switch. It's kind of like a filter that you have to have in order to make some of the direct TV boxes work, especially the Genie ones. My dad and my stepmom have the Genie as well. The mini Genie, it hasn't even been programmed yet. I have to program the client to it. and it's not programmed yet. If there were another working satellite line in that house, then I would have programmed it to the regular Genie. But oh well. Alright, let me get this out of here real quick and I'll come right back. Alright everybody, I'm back. Just about ready to go here. And yeah. I'm not even gonna bother using the HDMI cable on the capture card. I'll probably just pull the cable from the cable box, or I'm sorry, the HDMI cable from the cable box. And yeah. Now I'm not keeping this computer in here temporarily. Not long, because the only reason why I'm bringing it in here is because, well, this TV's too big for me to haul in the office. There's not enough room on the desk to put this TV in. So let's say if I'm gonna record videos from like a PS2 or something, I had to bring a computer in here. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing some Shrek Super Slam since Amber requested it. And no, Amber, that thing right there is not what you think it is. It's not a bong, it's a diffuser. And it's actually unplugged right now. For whatever reason, this one, it shut off too soon. Like, I started it around 8 p.m. last night, and it was off. Well, I don't know what time it went off, but I know it was off by the time I woke up. So, I think it's shutting off too soon. Maybe because I didn't put enough water in it, who knows. The plug might be acting up too, because when I was carrying it with me to my grandma's, and this was my fault. I shouldn't have put the plug in with the back, because one of the oils had leaked, so I had to clean up the plug. That plug could be messed up, possibly. Now I'll remember next time if I'm carrying that not to put a plug with the oils. Because for those who don't know, my mom gets oils. She buys oils from doTERRA. So if y'all want to go check out their oils, I'll try to put a link in the description. You can go to their website. I can't remember if it's www.doterra.com or .net. I forgot exactly. But go check them out. They got some really essential oils for health and whatnot. Like, you got Breathe to help you breathe. That will definitely help. It's got some peppermint. It's some respiratory blend, so it's got different mixtures of oils. I know peppermint's in it, and there's Serenity. It's hold on, let me get you a better light. There you go, restful blend that helps you really sleep. And of course I got this one, which is a citrus bloom springtime blend. I know this one's got wild orange in it for sure. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all. Pretty much ready to go. The only thing about this capture card, I've been having problems with this capture card since I first got it. The only reason I can get it to where the video won't keep shorting out. What I mean by that is it works for a bit, goes out, comes back in, goes out. It just got a short. The only way to prevent that from happening is, for one, I put a electric fan by it, and two, I disconnect internet or Wi-Fi, because I do have a Wi-Fi adapter in here. The routers are in the office. Excuse me. Yeah, so that's the only way I can prevent it from the video acting up on here. And I use OBS instead of the Elgato software, because the decoder on the Elgato software for my computer is not working. It works for the software encoder, but it don't work for hardware. The hardware encoder is not working for the Elgato software. So I use OBS instead. Also, I had another problem with this, to where the audio kept getting off sync. It was on a GTA Online video with one of my friends. The video nowadays is scrapped and deleted, because me and my buddy had a misunderstanding at the time, so I deleted all the videos that he was on my channel. Definitely not re-uploading now, because I never saved them. That computer right there, I haven't worked on that in a while. I actually got to put the CMOS battery back in it. I took the CMOS battery out to work on a a spare garage door opener, which I thought the whole remote was just dead. Turns out the CMOS battery, or I'm sorry, the button battery was in it was dead, because it takes the same battery as a CMOS battery from a computer. So yeah, that's actually running. I had to reinstall Windows on that one, because Windows XP rather, because of the fact that audio glitched. I don't know how to burn ISO files for Windows XP, so I had to I just reordered, which is this right here. Yeah, because I don't know how to burn ISO files exactly. JK18 told me about it. I never understood it. Like, shoot, I never understood how to burn it yet. I tried. Oh well. And this is, of course, this is earlier in the video I was talking about what kind of adapter the DirecTV Mini Genie uses. It's kind of like one of these adapters, but I forgot exactly how many pins the Mini Genie box had. It's got up to 7 pins, I believe. 4 plus 3. Yeah, 7 pins on it. I forgot the other one. Of course, I actually cleaned around the contacts and stuff, so maybe it'll hopefully work a lot better now. Because I cleaned the contacts on this with rubbing alcohol and Q-tip. Excuse me, I have to keep clearing my throat. Oh, hello, I forgot. Well, I do have the Logitech keyboard. It's in the office, but I haven't been using that because I'm having the right control key on it has been sticking and giving me trouble. I probably need to clean up the keyboard and probably won't stick. Yeah, I'll keep using this red tracking keyboard. I had a red tracking mouse, but I gave it to my nephew. Someone told me about a DPI setting on why the sensitivity was no good, but I don't want to mess with that. I increased the sensitivity on the mouse in the control panel, but yeah, it still wasn't fast. And my nephew was saying his red tracking gaming mouse was going bad, so I just gave him. Because this was a 2-in-1 set that I got as a gaming mouse and keyboard. It's still working like it should. Might have to clean this up soon enough. And yeah. Oh, the headset. Let me hook that up real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. It's all hooked up now. I had to hook this up anyway if I'm going to use the microphone from it. And I got to test and be sure the audio is all leveled right as well. I'm not even going to bother using my webcam. It's in the office, but I'm not even going to bother using that to make this LP of the Shrek Super Slam. And this cable right here, you're probably wondering, I bought this from GameStop years back. And this is actually a multi AV adapter. I'll show you here. Let me see. Just a second. Yeah, see? I'll show you. See, it's got the... I don't remember what brand of this is exactly. I don't know. But this was bought from GameStop. It's got a switch on here. Let me see if I can... Terrific. I hope that didn't damage the disc. That's terrific. Let me check the disc. Make sure it didn't... That's okay. I gotta put at least a... Alright, sorry about the pause there. I forgot to prop the chair up against my door because I thought I heard the cat trying to come in. Saying there, I had to put a few game cases on the top of this PS2 because it's thinking that the lid is open when it's not. I cleaned up the PS2. The only problem is, before I moved it out to the living room, the controller, for whatever reason, had trouble initializing. Like, the analog light just kept blinking. Yeah. It didn't want to initialize for whatever reason. Anyways, now about this adapter here I was trying to talk about. I'd actually cleaned this up as well. You got your PS2 or PS3 port. A Wii port, which will work on Wii U as well. I did that before. So this, even though it says Wii, this will work on Wii U. And this is a older generation Xbox 360 adapter. Now, it didn't, when I used to have my Xbox 360, this adapter, excuse me, didn't work on it because I had a newer generation of the Xbox 360, kind of in the AV adapter. It's kind of like one of these headphone jacks. It was like this that you just plug in. So it had a newer generation of the 360 at the time. I don't have it anymore. I gave it to my nephew. And I gave him my Wii U as well because I'm pretty much done with Nintendo, because they are always discontinuing stuff. They're discontinuing. When I saw they were discontinuing me first for the 3DS and Wii U, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I've had enough, because they always discontinuing stuff too soon. And there's a switch on here, by the way. It says HDTV or TV. Got the switch, and of course you got your audio cables, and it's got either composite or a component for optional. So you got your composite and component. Excuse me, I keep clearing my throat because my throat's a bit sore. Again, I don't remember when we bought this, but I know it was many years back. I know we bought this from GameStop at the time. I don't remember. I know I had to be, what, maybe 10, 11, 12, something like that. Probably 9, I don't know. Somewhere it was, I know it was my preteen, so I was probably almost a preteen when I bought this. Again, the Wii U, because this did work on my Wii U as well. PS2 or PS3 adapter, so I must have bought this at least maybe 2010 or 11, because the PS3 was out at the time. I know it wasn't. It said, and I know the Wii U wasn't out at the time, so it makes sense. So it's probably somewhere around 2010, 11, maybe earlier than that. Who knows? And it's got the older generation Xbox 360 adapter, not the newer generation, because the newer generations have the headphone jack type thing. Anyways, hope and pray nothing broke when that console fell there. I know. Yeah. Alright, well, let me hook this back up to my PS2. Speaking of PS2, I have it unplugged while I wasn't home. Again, I was at my grandma's since Thursday night, and those washer videos I still gotta combine every load I did, I gotta combine in all in one video. It's just too bad I couldn't finish washing the bed sheet, the rest of the bed sheets, because I was told to stop washing because let me tell you, if I wouldn't have mentioned to my aunt about the fabric softener dispenser acting up, then I probably would have been able to finish watching it. Anyways, that's another story for another time. But I took her word on it, because I already know it's going to turn into an argument if I did not, or didn't, you know. Let's see, let's actually plug the PS2 up first. It's going to be a handful. It's what we call because that third plug is running to my VCR and DVD player, which is right underneath the monitor. It's going to be a handful here. Let's see. I'll plug this in. Okay, so we got power. Yep, we got power. Red light's lit, so that's a good sign. That power supply on there has actually got a minor split, but it's still working good enough. Let's go ahead and plug in the monitor here next. Good grief, all these wires in the way. Good grief. Anyways, let's okay, that's in. That's in. Let's see. We got power. And do we have screen? Yes, we do. It's just saying no signal because I don't have the computer on just yet. It's running on a DVI port, not VGA, because I took the bracket that had a VGA port off of here, because I wasn't able to close the side panel with it. And here comes the computer. If I can, let's see if I can. Yep. Oh. Hold on. Just a second. Alright, let's try that again. The plug didn't want to go in there. Let's see if it don't work, then I'll put it on the top of it. And let's see. There we go. Now, of course, the computer's going to come on every time you plug it in. Does like a little system check, if you will. I remember one time I plugged it in, the fan was revving, but it was making beeping error codes. I had to reconnect the RAM chips out of there. This computer takes up to 4 memory chips. And this was a 8 gig, but it's a 10 gig because I kept the 4 gig memory chip out of desktop computer. My aunt gave me that, broke down on me, so I kept the hard drive and the memory chip. The rest I just scrapped and threw away. Not scrapped, but threw away. And good grief, yeah. I know it's a mess. I might have to, let me tell you what, I might have to move some, let me actually do some rearranging so that way I won't trip over it. Be right back. Alright, I'm going to set this out the way and check this out. The time counter on here actually takes the same CMOS battery, or same lithium battery, excuse me, for like out of a CMOS battery for computer. So I could, since this is unused, I could probably take the battery out of that, because I don't use that. Yeah, let's do that real quick, and let's do that real quick. Oh, okay, I was just, I forgot to check and see if that worked. And it does. It works. So I'm going to pull that out of here now. I already got some CMOS batteries in here, some spare. Except, well, one spare, because this one, there's 2 different, but the same, different lithium batteries. It's just different brands. I think that one came out of a RayoFac. And that one, I believe, is supposed to go back in that old school computer I was telling you about. So I'll do that later on. I'm not going to do that right now because I got to pull it out and whatnot. If I'm going to pull it out, I'm just going to work on it, make sure everything's all working like it should. Anyways, let's pull the CMOS battery out. Lithium battery. Goodness, what is wrong with my speech? It's not CMOS battery, that's for a computer. Lithium battery. Alrighty, I got it popped there. I actually had to use a screwdriver because my fingers are too wide or too big to get it out. So I'll just leave that there. And yeah, in case if I ever want to use it again, I'll put the battery back in it. But as of right now, I actually hit my foot on this so many times. It's no joke. I got a better exercise bike than this one. I don't remember if I ordered this off of Amazon or not. I saw my grandma had the same thing at her place, but she can't walk on her own power anymore. Like my aunt, or Nanette as I call her. She has to like help my grandma get up. She has to put her on the walker and just move her around in that, because my grandma can't walk on her own power anymore. It's sad, isn't it? Oh well. Well, are you going to go back on there, or do I have to... There we go. Complaining over nothing, am I? Anyways, now that that's out the way, I can... have y'all have this problem? Do y'all have this problem to where whenever you get up from bending down, you get dizzy? Because that happens to me a lot, no matter how slow I get up from bending down. I like get minor dizziness. Sometimes it can be major, that just depends. I wonder if y'all have that problem. Comment down below and let me know, because I've been had this problem a lot now. Alright, I had to move that power strip. That's why I kind of griped there a little bit. Well, I got to pull it back. You know what? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I got dizzy again. That's great, because I just got up from bending down. Now I'm dizzy. Give me just a moment here as I try to... Anyways, as I was saying there, that's probably sounds like some of Spears the Amazing HD would be complaining over. Sounds like some of Spears the Amazing HD's gripes and whatnot. Yeah, if y'all don't know who Spears the Amazing HD is, go check out his channel. He's a Canadian gamer. He did some, when I first started watching his videos, he did the GTA 5 mods on his PC, if you will. And he does BeamNG and whatnot. Go check out his channel. It's great. He's a great guy. The only difference is with me and him, he has ADD and I have ADHD, so that's the only difference. Yeah. And he's doing this thing right now to where if you comment on what you want him to say in his intro, he'll say it. Yeah. You can comment down asking him for what to say, and when he starts his videos, he'll say it. I actually watched this video yesterday or the other day, I forgot when exactly. It was one of his BeamNG videos of the Dodge Challenger. Alright, anyways, back to the main topic, since, yeah, ADHD, going crazy. And he also talks in the corner like this, if you will. So, yeah. And he goes, sometimes he bakes cookies, and yeah. Just losing his mind again. Anyways. Over there, he's probably over there losing his mind right now. This is a SATA IDE drive, which I'm not gonna be doing that right now. No. Nope. I'm not gonna bother using that. I'm not even gonna bother hooking that SATA IDE drive. Which, by the way, there is an IDE hard drive out of that HP floating computer. I probably thought about doing some testing with it on this computer, but I don't know if it would mess it up or not. Anyways, I'll be right back. Let me close this up and I'll come right back. You ever get this bad habit of leaving stuff on and forgetting to turn it off? That's what I did. I left the living room TV on when I was watching TV before I started making this video here. And I forgot, I just went in there and turned it off and after that I grabbed this. For some reason my mom had left the surround speakers on once again, so and it don't even have an auto shut off. At least the TV and stuff was off. That's good enough for me. And this was the key I was talking about that was sticking. I probably need to clean it. It was this right control key was sticking. I'm probably gonna clean this keyboard up. The only thing that it's broken is two things rather, because the battery cover's broken, and one of the stands. Well, there's a reason why that's broken, because back when I had my computer in here, I used to have it sitting on the top of my closet. Good grief. Yeah, apparently you can't open it right. What is it caught on? Oh, it's caught on this. Yep. It's caught on this Sony DVR, which I don't use anymore now, because I let one of my neighbors borrow it, and the plug never showed back up. And she probably threw it away, not knowing what it was. And yeah, this thing's unused ever since. I don't think the PS2 plug would work on it because it's not the right volts and watts. Anyways, I was saying about my computer. I used to have it sitting up here, and the mouse and keyboard would be right there. And apparently, it kept cutting out. Like it kept being unresponsive. It's basically because it was out of range the whole time. It's not because of batteries. Not because the batteries were. Oh my goodness! Hold on. If only that would stop tilting down like crazy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get rid of that, because I'm definitely not getting the plug back. Yeah, so the computer was up there, monitor and whatnot was right here, or actually it was actually my old Dynex TV, which of course I broke when I was bullied on Roblox, because some people can be bullies. And yeah, but I learned this lesson to any Roblox users out there who are being bullied. If they are bullying you, just don't say nothing. Go to a different game or go to a different server. Yeah, that's the best way to handle. That's the right thing to do. Is just if they're bullying you, just go to a different game or server. Hey, it's not worth trying to deal with it, because you know it's just gonna get even more worse than it already is. So, and of course I got all these cassette tapes because this cassette tape player is no longer is out of commission for now because I was trying to work on it, and one of the belts had popped off, and I can't get it back on. The problem I was having with, well, not only problem, there's one of the pinch rollers is missing out of deck A. Deck B had a reverse misfire. Now I can't do anything about it because of, yeah, one of the belts came loose and I can't put it back on. So that's gonna be out of commission now. At least CD player, tuner, and the control system, that all works. That's good enough for me. So yeah, that's why the wireless mouse keyboard was acting up and being unresponsive, is because it was out of range. You got to have it really close to you if you're using something like that. What are these bumps on my freaking legs? I don't know if they're pimples or they're ant bites. Who knows? I can't wake up. I don't know if there's like ants in the bed. I doubt it because I just washed these sheets. I don't know what's going on here. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and just boot the computer up so I won't waste any more time here. And let's see here. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother using that Red Dragon keyboard because I got to plug it up from behind, and I don't want to do all that. Alright, we got power. And we got post. So that's a good sign. I know it's a bit loud because I got these two fans on. I leave these fans on pretty much all the time because when I wake up, it's like really hot. You see, it's like 77 degrees in my room and it's like 69, almost 70 outside. Yeah, because I sleep with the bedroom door closed and the latch on it actually is not working, so I have to prop a chair against it because I don't want the cat in here while I'm asleep. And of course, the cat's got, of course, sometimes she wakes me up meowing because whenever I'm trying to whenever I'm trying to rest a bit more before I get up, because, yeah, meow, meow, she does that here because she's out of food or water. That's why I had to make sure she has food and water before I go to lay down or to go lay back down. Which, it is what it is. Cats just want attention. Anyways, let's see if this keyboard works. And it does. That's a good sign. I pressed spacebar there. Let me enter my PIN. Oh yeah, this keyboard's still working just fine. I don't think I ever changed the batteries out the keyboard yet. I know I changed them out the mouse before. But alright, do we have mouse? Oh, there it goes. I think it took a bit there, but you can see I gotta actually auto-arrange the icons because the reason why some of these icons get out of place, it just depends on how what I hook it up to. Like if it were like my grandma's got a TV in the living room, and I use just ignore that. Saying she has a TV in her living room, if you will, and whenever it's not the same screen, it's a different screen size. I have it to where it's set to 1080p for TVs. Well, if it were a HDMI cable, because this is not running off the onboard graphics. It's running off a AMD adding graphics card. I'll show you what the model is. Again, it's where is it? Right click. It's a Radeon HD 5450. So yeah, let's actually right click here. View. And you gotta do that and then uncheck it after that because, yeah, I usually check it and uncheck it. And I usually let this computer warm up. It is connected to Wi-Fi. I'm actually gonna reconnect it here because we have a different router, even though I got the guest network on too, because whenever on the Hitron router, I was gonna use the guest network on that, but apparently you can't set it without a password like you can to this Netgear router, so that's why I let the guest network turn off on the Hitron router, because you can't use guest network on that router without having without a password. Let me enter my Wi-Fi password here. Could type it with two hands, but no, I'm recording with my phone, so let's see if it'll connect. Yeah, I just wanted to reconnect it because being that we got a different router and whatnot. And I'm gonna let this warm up and do some other things. But I'm gonna get my capture card hooked up here in just a moment. It's a good thing I left the Elgato drivers and stuff installed. PS2's all the way over there. Because I didn't want to put it right here because it would be, so I have to see how that's going to play. If the, I don't know if the Elgato's going to reach all the way. It might. Well, let me just hook this all up. Yeah, it just barely reached, and I mean barely. So I'm not going to plug the USB cable up just yet because I don't want it getting hot right away when I plug it up. I know it gets warm whenever it's plugged in and not being used yet. Another problem I was having with this adapter, when I had the Wii hooked up to it, for whatever, I was having problems with the right audio channel unless I position this cord. Oh, you hear that? You hear that? You hear that crunch noise? That's probably why that right channel audio is acting up when I had it hooked up to the Wii. I had that problem when I was at my stepmom's. I would always bring the Wii from home. We did have a Wii console from my dad's too, but being that I haven't played enough on it, there was hardly any saved data on it. Which, of course, the Wii console from my mom's, the CD drive's locked up because apparently I left it at my older sister's and they weren't taking care of it. It fell out the cabinet front first, and now that's why the CD drive's locked up. But at least the CD drive on the Wii from my dad's is still working okay. However, maybe you could switch the hard drive or something out of that. I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't think we can, though. I know I was in the process of modding. I couldn't mod it. I couldn't mod anything on the console from my mom's because I was trying to do some of Mario Kart Wii, but the CD drive was locked up. I was doing modding on the other console instead. But yeah, we're pretty much all ready to go here. Yeah, except that Wii cable was acting up too, and I had to like position it, I think, towards the right to make the right audio channel work. Yeah. So that's all set and ready to go here. And let's do some, we might as well go and do some testing while we're at it. Or, I tell you what, let me get a few things ready with my computer and make sure it's all warmed up and idling and come right back. Alright everyone, it's been a few hours later since I last made that last video clip there. And right now the time is 10:11, so it's just after 10 o'clock a.m. And I'm trying to work on this computer some more. So right before I started recording it, apparently I was having trouble trying to get the Elgato game capture to initialize. Like, I'm having a little bit of trouble here. So I'm going to point the fan facing this way. That way, yeah, it's already, look at that, it's already warm. I don't blame it. It's already hot and whatnot. That's why you basically got to keep a fan around this, or else you're gonna have problems. I mean, I only had it plugged up for a few minutes and it's already warm, and I don't blame it. I don't blame it for being warm already. I mean, I have somewhere in this desk drawer, I have a Diamond Pro Capture, whatever the heck you call it, HD, but can't add commentary to it like you can on this. And the Diamond Capture HD doesn't work on OBS because all it does is it puts it into like a, you know, one of those multicolor screens, kind of like how, yeah, that makes the, I can't think how you call it. Anyways, just about, let's try to see if we can get it to work. Let's actually turn on the TV here. The PS2 is not on yet, but I'm going to go ahead and get it on. In fact, put my glasses on too. I haven't put them on yet today. Okay, TV's on. Alright, I actually stepped out the room here for a bit. Clean my ears, because you know. Alright, let's see if we can get the Elgato to initialize this time. I got it to initialize, but the video configuration wouldn't pop up. So OBS is opened. My buddy Josh was having problems with OBS. I don't blame him for that. I don't blame him. But I mean, every now and then I have problems with it too. It just depends. Depending on how you got it set up. I mean, shoot. Like, and it depends on what he's doing. I mean, well, it might be acting up maybe because he's got other programs open in the background that could be causing it to act up. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm hitting configure video, but nothing. Okay. And I actually had it trouble initializing. I had to reconnect the USB. But now let's exit it. Exit, it's going to have a delay cutting off. As you see there, it has a delay. I'll try to reconnect the Elgato one more time, and if the configure video thing doesn't pop up, then I'll have to restart my computer. But this thing, it's got a delay. I'll probably reconnect the Elgato one more time and see. It normally doesn't take this long to exit. There it goes. Let's reconnect it here. You know, one time I accidentally disconnected this. It actually threw it into a blue screen while I had something still open or whatever. And I'm surprised it didn't put it through a blue screen. The last time it threw a blue screen was when I was playing Roblox, and instead of me hitting leave game, I just hit the exit and it threw it into a blue screen for whatever reason. Not recently though. It's probably just a bug might have caused it. Anyways, let's see. Try it one more time. Maybe I need to update Elgato. I don't know. Properties. It's got to initialize again because, yeah. Probably if I turn a PS2 on, it might work. I'll have to see. Nothing? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It just took a delay. Stomach's just killing me. Okay, well, let's turn the PS2 on real quick here. And I'm probably gonna take these memory cards out because I do have some save. Wait. I'm actually gonna. Yeah, nothing. Oh, something. Yeah, look at that act up. Lines across the screen. I know it had a problem where it shorts out. And the quality still cringy. I mean, as long as it's on component. Looks pretty good. Still won't pop up. Okay, then we got problems. I might have to Oh, it froze. Want. Let's see if it'll... Alright, now. I'm going to keep playing mind tricks, I see. There it goes, okay. No, there goes the lines on the TV. I know I got late showing that. Alright. Let's exit that, because, yeah. See, it came off faster. I'm not liking what I'm seeing right now. Let's see what happens if we open the Elgato. I normally don't record with the Game Capture HD software itself, but I want to see maybe if it needs updating or what. If not, then I'll just restart my computer. Lines. See that crap? Oh, it even took. This is great. This is just, yeah. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh! Shoot. No wonder why the decoder was acting up before. That's because I was still on onboard graphics. Okay, that makes sense. No wonder why the decoder was acting up. Because I was having this problem where when it was on... Yeah, no wonder why I was acting up, because it was on the onboard graphics at the time. There is no update for it, because I'm not seeing anything popping up about it. So, I don't know. I'll exit that.
I'm not sure.
I did not say your freaking name! Sorry, I had to yell at her, sorry. She scared the crap out of me, too. I got goosebumps. But let me be sure she doesn't scare me again. Alexa, volume 3. That way you won't scare the crap out of me like you just did. Alright, I'm gonna actually... Yeah, let's restart the computer, because apparently I'm having trouble with it. That's the PS2 coming that you hear, that swishing noise. Yeah. Let's actually see if the controller is working, because the one... Oh, I gotta unroll it, hold on. Alright, let's see if the controller is working, because one time it had trouble initializing, and it's working so far. Yeah. I must have the volume up too loud, I might have to lower it. Probably should not have done that. Okay, put it back. Okay, yeah, I don't want to mess with that, so. Is the clock correct? No, it is not, because the daylight saving time's changed. Let me fix that real quick. Alright, I changed it. I reset it now, so the clock actually still works, and I'm surprised. Enter my pen there real quick. I don't know if y'all saw that or not. Yeah, let me lower that. 69. Full. Why not? I don't know why I put that to 16.9 for. Oh, I think it's because if something was acting up on it. It's because it cropped on the TV in the living room was not right. No wonder, because, yeah. Alright, so it's in full. I'll actually go here. I got 2 memory cards. System configuration. It's got to load all that. Some of these games I no longer have. I still have NASCAR 07, that, and that. 09 I can get rid of because I don't. Oh, yeah. Because I don't have that game. I got rid of that game. Chicken Little I still have. Got that. That I don't have anymore. That I don't have. I mean, I might. I don't know. Shrek Super Slam, of course. I'm keeping that. Wally 08. We can get rid of that. Because I don't have that game. Crazy Frog Arcade Racer. I thought we had that here somewhere, unless it got misplaced. I don't think I don't have Finding Nemo and Adventure Slot. That's Crash Nitro Kart. We'll go to the second memory card. Yeah, there's not much on here, basically. I think I copied some of this data to this other memory card so that way. Oh. Yeah, so that way, in case if I had to, in case one of these memory cards goes out of commission. SpongeBob Creature from the Krusty Krab. I try to look for that game on Amazon, but they don't have the NTSC. All they have is the PAL. So, yep, and they have the NTSC, but it's for the Wii, and most certainly, am not playing that on the Wii. All right, well. Yeah, I know I probably should have put this in 60 frames per second, but if I would have edited it from my phone, then the 60 frames per second wouldn't work, so. Unless I just uploaded the video without the intro and outro, so. Yeah, alright, Or if it makes a separate, if it reaches maximum volume size while recording 60 FPS, and it wouldn't work unless I upload them separate. Yeah. Or what was I here? Oh yeah, let's reopen OBS Studio now. I'm just sitting in a studio, just trying to get to you, baby. But this song, so yeah, that song. Schoolboy Q, I think, made that song. Configure video. There we go. That's what I'm trying to get. That's why it didn't even want to come up, and I even reconnect the. Let's put it to. I'll leave it at other. I just want to check this here. Allow 60 FPS is off. We have it set to other. That the input device is other. And actually just okay. That's not one of the. We have it set component. HDMI color range, it doesn't matter because we're not using HDMI. HD 20, or I'm sorry, 720, excuse me. I think I'm going to leave it at 720 because if I do 1080, I think it's going to get, these audio going to get desynced. And stretch definition, center definition input, yeah, we'll just leave all that alone. Oh, one thing you know what? Alright, let me exit this here, because I know, let me exit that for a bit, and I'll reopen it. The one thing I forgot to do, it was, because it's a good thing I plugged this back in, because OBS needed updating, had to be updated, so it's a good thing I plugged that Wi-Fi card back in, and, you know, just, no battery backup percent, that's because I don't have the UPS in here, it's in the office. Let's do disk cleanup and stuff one more time. I'll just to be sure before I start recording, so that way we won't have any problems. Check everything on that. I know it's hard to see, I apologize. My hand's kind of hurting, so. Support assist, which is Dell support assist, of course. I know I ran it off video earlier. Troubleshooting home and service plan expired. Makes sense because this is a Ultraplex 780. It's not a newer computer. It's not a new computer. I don't know if the service tag's supposed to be shown on a public video or not. If it does, I apologize. Or I'm sorry, if it doesn't, I apologize. Excuse me. Tune performance. I just run those two. I don't do the drivers and downloads because again, it's a Ultraplex 780. It doesn't need any drivers or downloads. It's not a new computer, so default OS settings, because the default OS operating system is actually Windows 7, but I upgraded it to 10, and I'm not rolling it back to 7 again now that support's in it. I've been hearing so much about Windows 7 support, and meaning it could lead up to viruses or malware viruses. So definitely not rolling back to Windows 7 now. I don't want this computer breaking down just because. Oh well, all right. I think we're all set to go here now. I actually had to charge my Bluetooth headphones. I had to do a double charge earlier, so I had to charge my phone and then the headphones. Alright, let's open up OBS again. I'm trying to keep that fan around it because I know when it gets hot it starts to act up, so let's see. Of course the video I'm saying there, sorry, is acting up, or not acting up. It goes out and comes right back in, and yes. Oh, it went out and up. Yep. It's not off sync that bad. I mean, it's normal being off sync a bit. About a little over a second. Let's see. Yeah, about or less than this. It's like a little over a half a second. Yeah, it's like a half a second delayed, but that's just normal. As long as I don't have the internet connected, I don't have any other things open in the background, then nothing will go wrong with it. But I'm actually gonna, let's kill power just to be safe. I'm actually gonna pull both the memory cards because I want to start a fresh LP without save data. And let's just actually load into the game and see how it does with component. Because when I had it hooked, because the living room TV is a Roku TV and it does not have, there is no component on that TV. Had to listen to that CD drive and make sure it was running. Because again, I have to put some game cases on top because it's thinking the lid's still open. There's the PS2. I know y'all didn't hear the sound effect because of the Elgato. Let's see if the controller will initialize like it should. Because when I try to play it, yeah, see it initialized that time because all that analog light was just flickering like crazy. Here's a little bit of a sneak peek, by the way. Activision. This game came out in 2005. I'm not meaning to do that, so y'all, I'm sorry. Just embarrassing the mess out of myself, am I? The quality, it's not that bad. I mean, there's some fuzziness, but it's not bad. DreamWorks Animation, rather. Shaba Games, or however you pronounce that. I mean, I could skip through this as well, but I just wanted y'all to enjoy this. Yeah, Shrek has that spin attack as you saw there. And he has that slam move, of course. Goodness. You know what? I probably should have kept the memory cards in and showed y'all what progress I made. I know I finished the story mode. I did some of the mega challenges as well, I believe, but I'll probably... I miss this game so much, y'all. Bringing back so many memories. Yes, indeed. No memory card. We're gonna quit. We're gonna click that. But I'm actually gonna. Let's see what they got. And they got some trailers and stuff. Subtitles is off. Alright, you know what? I'm actually gonna shut it off and put the memory cards back in. Or one of them, rather. And see how much progress I made off of it, because I forgot exactly. Even the screen froze. I don't blame it. Alright. Yeah, see, it's just every time because, you know, older consoles. Alrighty, I went ahead and just started another clip there because I know it was gonna say maximum file size reached anyway. We can skip through all this because y'all seen it already. Yeah, skip all this because I just want to know how much progress I made, because I know I finished the story, but I don't know how much mega challenges I did. Let's see, probably not much. Let's see. Okay, maybe I did some already. I might have skipped some of them. Okay, yeah. See, there's some, yeah, kind of made some progress. It's just I was still young. Or maybe, did I? Or maybe the Exodus met, I finished them. Okay, so, okay. Maybe I did finish them. Who knows? So there's the points. It's 36 out of 225. So I just wanted to check that real quick. And of course, you got your story, mega challenge, which I still haven't, because you can master challenges to unlock cool stuff. You can unlock characters, stages, and whatnot. And you got melee, which is like a versus matches, if you will. Training. And trophy room, grasp victory in your hand and throw it. Yeah, they got the trophy room, which of course you got to be a Shrek. Training, did I? Yeah, I didn't even finish that. I finished the basics, but the pro techniques and the master. Yeah, it makes sense because I was still young at the time. And now here I am, I'm 19, almost 20 now. Alright, we can shut this back down again. Okay. We can shut that back off now that we're done. Of course, I gotta keep the volume turned down here if I'm gonna use my microphone, so that way the microphone won't echo on it. But it's pretty much all ready to go now. I'm gonna go ahead and do some recording now. And we'll see from there. I'll probably just take the... Wait, one more thing I wanted to check. Did I have any save progress on the second memory card of this game? I don't think I did, but I'll check and see. I want to see if I had any progress made on this second memory card of the game. And, oh yes, I did, see? I'll tell you what I will do. I'll just... See, that's the last time I saved it. That was back when I was 10. Goodness. And I know there's going to be... Wait. Because it hasn't saved, so that's why it's still... And the last time I played this was... Yeah, 2014, so... That's before, I think this was before I think we moved out at my childhood house. So I was 14 the last time I played it, as you see, because I didn't do any saving yet. So this was the last time I made a save to this game, and I made some extra copies. I can probably just get rid of those and just let me think. Because I don't think you're supposed to... System configuration. I don't think we're supposed to get rid of that, so... I still have that game, I believe, somewhere. The NAPCO Museum, 50th anniversary thing, whatever. I don't know. I mean, I gotta really recopy all this stuff to that. How much? Okay, so that's got less. See, I don't know how many kilobytes are on this thing. Like, this one's got more because this has less save files than this one. So I'm guessing this black one must not have enough capacity on here. Let's shut it off and see. Wait, let me. Yeah, I don't want it going corrupted. I know back when at my dad's, my grandmother or nanny had a memory card and it got corrupted. So it wouldn't even load into the thing. Does it say any? Oh, it's an 8 megabyte. This is the same thing on this. Okay, so they're both 8 megabytes anyway. Even though it's okay. Made a mistake there. Apparently it is both 8 megabytes. I don't know, it's just the capacity looked a bit different to me. Alrighty. So I'm going to have both those memory cards out. I'm going to try to record it on my computer now. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably just do the story mode. I remember, the only thing I'm afraid of is, and this is crazy because the last 2 matches were hard to beat. I'm sorry, the last 3 rather, because, yeah, the last 3 matches. So we'll just see from there. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. Now, make sure you hit like, make sure y'all hit subscribe, comment down below. Well, you about to see what I'm about to say, because I forgot, haven't said this yet, but I was making a new intro and outro earlier today, so y'all will get to see that now. But you get what I mean. See y'all later.